Another good question that we got was, what novel or book series would you like to see adapted into a TV show? And I would also add to that, what video game do you think would work as a TV show?
Right.
Because have you watched The Expanse?
Yeah, I have.
Doesn't it feel sort of like the Mass Effect TV show, kind of? I mean, without Space Jesus, but
Praise the Lord. I tell you what.
Praise be to Shepard.
Broship or Femship. I played the Femship.
Yeah, obviously. Who plays Broship?
I tell you what. Regarding adaptations, I think it'll be. I think I want to see more an adaptation of a video game or novel set in the world of, rather than the story, which the novel or video game
don't
presents.
follow the character from the video game or the novel.
But be in this world, right? In this setting that you have. For instance, if you would say Mass Effect, it could make a really good series if you wouldn't focus on Shepard or Andromeda or what have you, but be set in the world of, right, with their kind of racial tensions and kind of the technology and the threats that you have.
I guess the question is, do you assume that the audience is already familiar with the world? Because they probably won't be.
Depends, because you have Castlevania, for instance, which I didn't play, but I do enjoy because kind of fleshes out a good setting.
Yeah.
Or you have things, you know, even Marvel series, right? I didn't know Daredevil beforehand, right? I didn't read the comics or anything. I really enjoyed the show because it kind of gives you the bearings really well. So I think something that will be set in the world of Mass Effect would be could be really good.
Yep.
Also, regarding the novel, if you read the Roadside Picnic,
No.
kind of a you know, Russian sci-fi novel from years back, which is like a half sci-fi, right? Not in space, but set in this here on Earth. And I think I had movie adaptations, had a video game adaptation as well, which was really well received in the you know, tech community. And if you do something in this world with you know, this zone and artifacts and stalkers and all that,
Is that the Stalker video game?
That's the Stalker video game.
Okay,
that's it.
I know that one.
Oh yeah. The Stalker was based on Roadside Picnic, the novel. So if you have a series based on that world, I think it could be really well put out.
Yeah. I mean, I think the reason we probably won't see any of these happen is just because I don't know if the audience is there. For example, something that has the equal potential to suck or to be awesome, of course, is one of my biggest fandoms is Warhammer 40K. Like it's one of my favorite kind of worlds of fantasy. And I never, for example, played the board game, but you know, the video games, the books, and the books are a really good, I guess, test to what you can do with this world. I've read maybe 5 or 6 of the books in one of the series, the Horus Heresy, like the main series.
The Horse Heresy.
The Horus Heresy.
BoJack Horseman.
Yeah, BoJack Horus Heresy. So. And the characters of Space Marines, basically, they're not very, you know, like 3-dimensional characters. They don't have hobbies. It's not like...
Purge the heretics, praise the emperor.
Yeah, pretty much. But under specifically 2 authors, Graham McNeil and Dan Abnett, or Abnett? One of those. Dan. We're buddies. Just call him Dan. We're buddies. So under these 2 authors, they managed to make these like incredibly fleshed out characters, very like super interesting stories. They flesh out the world, the politics, everything. And it has all the potential to have a story, a movie, a TV show happen in that world that doesn't have to be, you know, massive space battles. It can be a very intimate story of what it means to be one of untold billions in the 41st millennium, but we'll never see that.
Intimate in space.
Yeah. I mean, a personal story, I mean.
A personal story of a space marine going and purging heretics.
I
can't think of any setting of a personal story.
I wouldn't
in Warhammer.
I wouldn't do it from the perspective of a space marine. I would do it from the perspective of either an Imperial Guard or like an Inquisitor or
an Imperial Guard, a very short-lived life.
Yes.
Very short-lived series, which you have.
A Men Among Gods, that kind of thing. Or, you know, the times and travels of like a chaos servitor or something.
Dear diary,
Yeah.
today I summoned devil.
Everything fucking sucks.